Listen up. You want to know why I'm rocking Barbell apparel? Simple. It's built for athletes like you and me. Have you ever tried squeezing into those regular clothes? It's not happening, right? Barbell has got that perfect fit for guys who actually hit the gym. It's comfortable, it's stylish, and it shows off the work that you put in. Whether I'm training or I'm heading out, Barbell is always on point. Now here's the kicker. Barbell's annual hoodie sale is on. Spend over $99 and they will throw in a free athletic fit performance hoodie. Yeah, you heard me. Free. We're talking 7 brand new hoodie designs. You can stack these deals too. Spend more, get more hoodies. You want 1, you want 5? Go for it. But here's the thing. These designs sell out every single year. So if you wait, you will miss out. Limited time, limited stock. So stop wasting time and go hit up Barbell Apparel. Get your gear. Get your free hoodie and look like a champ. Barbell Apparel. Built for athletes, built for you. Go to barbellapparel.com or just click on the link below. There's been about 5 times in my life where I will grab my phone and text Joe Silva, Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby, because I read a fight announcement. I'll read it, I'll pop, and I'll just, great job, thank you, anything like that. And they always give me, I get a thumbs up, or hey, glad you approve, or I get some kind of a response. It becomes social, but I just did it. Jack Della Maddalena versus Kamaru Usman. What do you think of that, guys? That is a wild booking. That is a surprise booking. And going to be in Australia. I'd imagine, at least in theory, that is good for Jack. Now, my partners at DraftKings haven't come out with a line yet, but I want them to. And you better bet your ass it had better be for Kamaru Usman. And you know what? I don't think it will. I don't think so. I think if there's ever a time to go in and consider using that Chael promo code and putting your $5 down, it's going to be on this one. Kamaru's going to win that fight. But before we get to that, 2 things, okay? First off, who's the favorite? Secondly, is it a main event? I don't know. See, what Kamaru's going to beat him, but I'm real sure he beats him if we got 3 rounds. 5 rounds historically has been better for Kamaru. I'm just sharing later in life, later in career, for sure, 3 over 5, and I don't know if it's a main event. In fact, I'm saying it to the voice of God, if you will, Ryan. I think he's looking for it now. That's what we don't know. It's the only fight that they have announced, so it makes you think it's the main event, but that hasn't been confirmed.
Not announced, it's a rumor.
Not announced. It's not official. Not official. Okay. Let's look into why this is a surprise, all right? Now, I have been over here lobbying as best as I can lobby with the biggest voice and the most subscribers in this space for Kamaru for a title fight. And I didn't have any of you telling me that was crazy. I didn't. I did have some of you that were supporting Rakhmonov in front of that. For the people that were against the idea of the Kamaru title fight, it's because Kamaru had his time. The offering and opportunities for Kamaru have already happened. Let's get somebody new in there. Okay, great. Now we want to know what side, where's the organization sit on that? They're going to give him the title fight, or they're going to give him nothing. You're going to stall him out. You're going to use him on a short notice. You're going to bump him up a weight class. What difference does it make? And we just saw this tested, guys. We saw this tested twice in the last 12 months. I don't want you to miss it. Max Holloway can stop anybody, including becoming champion. But he's had so many opportunities. Get his ass out of the division. Just take him and book him in a fight that no one's thought about, wanted, or talked about, but you're pretty confident it'll be a good fight. That's what they did with him. That's what they did with the guy who was one of the top draws, who's 1 week and 1 win away from being 2-time reigning champion. He's going to have champ status. All right. Well, that's what they did with Kamaru Usman. It was the same thing. Here, Kamaru Usman at 170 pounds. He can beat anybody, including win the championship. But he's had so many opportunities, and the parity simply doesn't work. And this is at the time that Leon's on top, the time of the story that I'm giving you, which is October of last year. You took Kamaru's ass, you moved him right out of the division. Put him at 185, where a guy is so successful, he's a problem to have in the division. And I got to talk about these two together, right? Because Ilia Topuria, as great as he's proven to be, but Ilia Topuria's path was unlike anybody else's path to a championship in that it did not go through Max. You got two sides of a bracket. Volkanovski clearing out one side, Max clearing out the other. And the challenger's got to come from the other, which means they got to go through Max. UFC found a way to get a guy into Poirier to a title shot that didn't involve Max, and for a while, we got to explain where Max is. They moved him out of the goddamn division. Same thing they did with Kamaru Usman. Okay, so if Kamaru gets a title fight, Chael wins, everything's great. If Kamaru doesn't get a title fight, we now know that the UFC's time of being in the Kamaru Usman belief and contender and potential champion business is behind us. Well, not so fast. Not so fast. They put him in there with Jack. Jack is on an incredible roll right now. Jack is on the tip of people's tongue. Jack is one of my personal favorite fighters to watch. He's nasty, and I don't know just how good he is. I know on his feet, this guy's as tough as day-old salami. As far as the wrestling goes, I haven't seen it, but I know he can defend himself. Even if he can't do the wrestling offensively, I know that he can do it defensively. Like, I'm just sharing for you. I don't even know how good Jack is, and I know he's the top 5 guy in the world. So if you're going to put Kamaru against Jack, who's on a run, and Jack, I don't look at the rankings, guys, but I have seen him. I think Jack's 5. If I'm wrong, he's 6. He's 4, Ryan? He's 4. So you're going to take Kamaru Usman, you're going to put him with the number 4 guy. If you're not going to put him with number 1, what in the hell are you doing putting him with number 4? Well, hold on, guys, unless there was a third option here. Maybe it wasn't all or none for Kamaru. Maybe when I was over here screaming at the top of my lungs, put Kamaru in against Blal. Because the other option is, we're done with Kamaru. More figuratively than literally, but it's over for Kamaru. Well, no, maybe there's a third option. It looks like there was. Which is Kamaru. Did a great job in your last 2. You were very competitive with 2 of the best guys on earth. But you did lose them both. So let's keep you where you should be, which is a contender. Forget about your age. Forget about your opportunities. Forget about all that stuff. Let's keep you where you should be, where you're ranking support. A little better for Jack in some ways. Jack is number 4. And again, I don't know what Kamaru is, but I know he's either 3 or he's 2. I think he was ranked in front of Rakhmonov. Guys, please don't correct me on this. I'm trying to mirror it's like a feel. A little bit more of a feel and a point here. There's 2 separate sets of rankings. You guys get told there's 1, which is the top 10. There's 2. The top 5 versus 6 through 10 is a totally different deal. They've only gone outside of the top 5 twice on purpose. In a meaningful amount of time. Roundtree got one of those. Strickland got one of those. Strickland shocked the world. Roundtree shocked the hell out of you for over 10 minutes. So, the fact that they're going with Jack against Kamaru, it's a very interesting proposition. It would be very difficult for me to see Kamaru winning and not being given an opportunity. What would that opportunity be? Guaranteed title fight? Nah. Right in there. Yeah, his name would be at the table. We use the expression table. We're talking about when they go sit down, they got 3 guys, and let's figure out who we're going to give it to. Yeah, he would be in those 3 guys. You bet he would. I think he was in those 3 guys for this last one that favored Rakhmonov. I think that Kamaru Usman to go into a backup position. I think those are opportunities. So what exactly would happen with him? And he's still got to deal with Jack. But I'm telling you right now, I mean, that's a bad matchup for Jack. That really is my opinion. I'm open to listening. Is it going to be 5 rounds? Is it going to be 3 rounds? I think there's some real interest here. We'll see where DraftKings is going to come out on that. But I'm going to make you a prediction. Kamaru's going to win that fight, and DraftKings is going to favor Jack.